Hi everyone. I'm going to give it a shot to read another column today. And this one is Welcome, Rachel Joe. And I wrote this in August 1982. Rachel was born that July. It's hard to believe it took only 9 months from start to finish. For me, it felt more like 18, but at least it's over, and the Manzke family have a new little girl to add to their collection of our children: Robert, Rebecca, Russell, and now Rachel. When we were first thinking of starting a family, Bob and I had plans and goals, but naming our children with names beginning with R was not one of them. That all came about kind of accidentally. Back about 7 years ago, we had our first R baby, a boy. He became an R because his father was an R. It was an easy decision to make, though not very creative, to hang a junior on Daddy's name to make new baby number 1 Robert James Manzke Jr. Robbie. Sometime later, our baby number 2 came along. Here we used a little imagination and chose the name Rebecca. This name I had admired since a child. When I read a tale about a sweet little girl, I would have taken it for my own then if I could, but instead I saved it. For years, I secretly carried this name with me, ready to use it when the right time came. But it never seemed to fit anywhere. No dog or cat or horse I owned ever quite looked like a Rebecca to me. Only when our first beautiful daughter came along did it seem appropriate. Finally, when child number 3 came along, it did strike me that there was definite benefits finding another R name for him, which we did. As little Russell grows, now he will be subject to hand-me-downs from older siblings, but because of his initials, he will never suffer embarrassment opening a notebook or lunchbox and finding someone else's name printed before him. He will only see R. Manzke, which of course he is himself. I will never have to paint over, blot out, or sew in names. R. Manzke covers every one of our children. Also, having the children's name begin with R helps this harried parent untie her tongue when yelling at one particular child. A roll of the tongue with the R sound starts a name forming, and though mistakes are made and wrong names are given, at least the beginning is always correct. The child always knows who you're yelling at anyway. So now Rachel Joe joins our family of R's. 4 children and 1 father. All have R names. I alone am the outsider with an S name, Susan. I wonder if I should change my name. How does Rowena Rose Manzke sound for a writer? Kind of silly. I think I suit Susan. So you have one more of my stories from 1982 and the birth of our new baby daughter back then, and that was Rachel Joe. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, have a good day.